che si mangia la zita, che si mangia la zita, che si mangia la zita la prima sera. Che si mangia la zita la prima sera.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Collier. I'm the lifestyle specialist for Masterton. I'm sitting here right now at 147 Blackrock Road, and I've just got a huge feeling of Tuscany. You wouldn't even know I'm sitting in Masterton. Look at this beautiful fire. The only word that keeps coming to mind is wow. Its elegance, class and ambience are second to none, and this one property that's designed superior craftsmanship and atmosphere will just take your breath away. It's situated on 4 hectares with river access. It's a beautifully unique home and it's a must-have view. This quality Falcon oven is all in keeping with its home design. It's got 4 large bedrooms, a master with a full ensuite, including a bath and a massive built-in robe, a further main bedroom with a powder room, formal lounge, library, study, separate dining room, a kitchen that would make any chef fall in love with it. Entertaining is an absolute delight in this home. It's got a full access from an atrium to a really sheltered entertaining area which has a service access from the kitchen. It's got a full range of devices to create that real gourmet meal, and it's sheltered from the hot summer sun with a canopy of grapevines. This atrium is my absolute favourite part of the home. It's got a loft style accommodation which is above the double garage. The landscaping is extensive. It's beautifully maintained and has been carefully thought out to take advantage of the contours and vista of this property. Thank you for watching my property video at 147 Blackrock Road. This home truly is remarkable. Call today for your own private viewing.
Hi, my name's Brent Whitmass. I'm just started here in Marston, super excited about being in the area. My sales records that I've had a pretty successful last 15-18 months. I was basically averaging a house sale every 5 to 6 days. So I'm super excited about getting down here and getting to know a lot of people in the area. So if you are needing an appraisal or needing any information regarding real estate, don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks a lot.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Guy Morton. I'm here with the wonderful Donna Dawson. And look, we've got our brollies up not because it's raining, but simply because it's winter. Winter's here, isn't it, Donna?
It sure is, Guy.
And a lot of people think the winter's not the best time to sell your house, but that's not entirely true, is it, Dons?
No. Most buyers like to look at a property when it's not at its best, or perceive that it's not at its best, because they like to be able to see where the water lies around, if there's any damp issues. And we make more sales in the winter as well, so...
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people sort of think that houses come on at spring, there's a big glut of stuff, but people tend not to put their homes on, so that lack of supply can often boost up demand, can't it?
Definitely, and you have less competition in the winter as well, so your house is going to be the one that most buyers will be looking at. You need to work it out on that level as well.
Yeah, it's interesting, a lot of people don't bring that up, but you don't sell your house in isolation, you sell it against comparable properties about yours, and if you can attract more people to your property, you're more likely to get a good price, aren't you?
That's right.
Yeah, so if you're thinking of selling, don't wait, give us a call. Pop on in and grab a seat.
I didn't even do my makeup today.
Why I use property brokers, we've got a fantastic team. We've got a team of motivated individuals. Every time you walk in our office.
Use property brokers because there is a massive team of absolutely spectacular agents.
No.
In 8 seconds? Do you want me to start now or in 8 seconds?
Something. Are we playing that game?
because I was saying, give me at least 8 seconds to think about it.
We're fabulous. Dude, seriously? Do you know what? I'm so gutted and I'm so put off because I've got hairy eyebrows and I've got no makeup on and my clothes are ugly and you could have just forewarned me to look okay.
I can't do this. I can't be. I'm not quick thinking enough for this. For you.
Use property brokers because we are so funny. Hold on.
Well, I just go straight back to the team.
Most skilled, best training, going to get you top dollar for your property.
Choose property brokers because your house is too big an asset to risk selling it with somebody else.
Why I'd use property brokers is our experience, our knowledge and understanding of what works in real estate.
We have an unbelievable team. We have offices in the whole of the Wairarapa. We work together to get you the maximum price for your home.
Because we're the best.
I don't know what my facials will like, but yeah.
Hi guys, how you doing? Thought we'd give you the update on the Wairarapa market while we're sitting here in the winter sun for May, now that the figures are out. Really, really interesting. Across the entire country, the National House Price Index is up, which is all the things that are in the media. But if you take Auckland out of that, which is at 5% increase, the actual rest of the country has increased 11.7%. So the provinces are going really, really well, which bodes incredibly well for a place like Wairarapa. Last month, the median house price in Marston was $299,000. It's the last of our little towns that hasn't broken through that 300,000 barrier, and that's up 19% year on year. So really, really good indications about what's happening there. One of the fascinating things about what's going on though is volumes of sales have actually dropped considerably. So last month in Marston, for example, there were 38 sales. In South Wairarapa, there were 18. Compare that to a year ago, there were 34 in South Wairarapa and 66 in Marston. So prices continue to be strong, but volumes and activity is beginning to drop a little bit. And the anomaly would be in Carterton, where last month there were 28 sales and the median house price was $360,000. Things are going really, really well. If you want some more information or you really want to drill down into what your local market is or what's happening in your patch, talk to your local property brokers expert and they can help you out. Cheers.
I'm Rachel James, I live in Greytown. Absolutely love the South Wairarapa, and this is by far our choice of where we want to be. I joined Loan Market earlier this year, but Matt, my partner in Masterton, he's been in the area doing loans for 16 years. I'm actually a qualified accountant by trade. I started out in banks, so I have some banking background, I have finance background, and I've been consulting. Just got a slightly different view of how to approach mortgages and lending. Especially if you've got a business or anything like that, I can help with how that can help your structure for the loan itself. I have bought and sold property since I was 19 years old, and I am passionate about property, so I just love getting people into houses. It's just, I get such a kick out of helping somebody get a mortgage and get into a house. And especially at the moment with rent as bad as it is. I had a little first home buyer the other day and his mortgage is less than what his rent was. And giving people ideas of how they could approach it differently to be able to get into their first home or to refinance. So there's no cost to you to come to me. There is no added percentage to the rate that you get from the bank. In fact, I can normally get a cheaper rate than what you'll get from the bank. I get to help you for free for you, and the bank, who's the guy that's really making money at the end of the day, is the one that pays me. I have a wide range of banks and institutes available to me, so all of those have different ways of doing things. So if you went out and tried to apply to 3 different banks to get the best deal, you would have to redo your application, redo all your information 3 different times, and you'd have to know exactly what those banks require. I know how to approach the banks. I know which banks will fit you best. So some banks are really good for first home borrowers, other banks are really good for top-ups or refinancing for renovations. There's a couple that are very good for investment properties. So having that knowledge, I know who to go and talk to. I'm not restricted to one. And I'll always get you a couple of options that you can then look at and say, right, well, I like that one better, or I like that one. So the first thing I'll do is I'll sit down and talk to you about what your situation is, what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve, what you're looking at or what you've found, and basically work out a personal balance sheet, profit and loss kind of thing. I know how to make it look pretty and get the numbers to balance. I also do insurance, and this is personal insurance, so this is mortgage protection, life, trauma. And that's really, the way I see it is to protect you so that you're never at risk of losing a home or anything like that. I'm across South Wairarapa. We've got Matt obviously based down in Masterton and Carterton, so he's your natural go-to. I'm your natural go-to for South Wairarapa. There's no restriction to the area that I cover. If you're in Masterton and you prefer to deal with a lady, as Matt says, then that's okay too.
Hi, I'm Guy Morden. This is the wonderful Carolyn Collier. This is not our first take. Part of our success here in the Wairarapa is the fact that we specialise and we concentrate on individual markets and have agents specialise in their little market segments. That's incredibly important, don't you think, Carolyn?
Absolutely. This is about our 10th take, by the way. Now, I think it is important. We have agents in Featherston who work the Featherston market. We have agents in Greytown who work the Greytown market. We have agents in Carterton who work the Carterton market, and of course Masterton. I actually specialise in lifestyle, and that means for my clients that they only deal with people with lifestyle. Okay, so my database is only full of lifestyle buyers. It also means that they've got an agent who knows about septics and boundaries and water. So, and it's likewise, if I tried to go and sell a house in Featherston, I wouldn't have that knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's about expertise. I mean, it's very much like being a doctor. You've got brain surgeons and heart surgeons, and sure, they're both doctors, but you wouldn't get the brain guy to operate on your heart or vice versa. You need to get the expert in the area. If you're interested in getting the best with a big team behind them, give us a shout.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Guy Morden here with the fabulous Nadine Gimba, who has worked for property brokers for 22 years. In fact, when she started, these videos were in black and white. Nate, what have you been here so long?
Guy, it is the team. It's the culture, it's how everybody looks after each other, it's how they look after their clients, it's just that whole team environment, the team. I just like it. It's a work family, and it's honest, they have a lot of integrity. It's just me. It fits with me, with my morals and values and stuff. That's why I enjoy it.
Perfect. We love you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah, don't stay for another 22 years.
Sure, why not?
You obviously got started when you were really young.
Oh, thanks.
Come and see Nadine, guys.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Collier from Property Brokers in Masterton. Welcome to one of Masterton's best kept secrets at 365 Blackrock Road. Let's go take a look. Situated on 11.2 hectares, which is in 3 titles, there is a large, bright and airy 4-bedroom home that was built in 2003 with no expense spared, as well as a 2-bedroom self-contained studio. Large open plan living with log burner and heat pump. The house is warmed throughout by a heat transfer system. The stylish kitchen with large pantry is in the centre of the entertaining area, and it opens out onto a covered veranda that flows into spaces beyond with its uninterrupted views to the Tauruas. This kitchen is an absolute chef's delight with its smeg oven, walk-in pantry and quality granite benches. Floors, doors and lined veranda ceilings are all made from the timber milled from the property. The farm's infrastructure is already in place with yards and a 3-bay implement shed, an abundant source of water, Over 1,500 olive trees. It's well fenced and it's absolutely immaculate. Look at this fabulous spot for your 5 o'clock wine and look at that view. With the quirky outdoor fully plumbed bath with views of the Tararuas to the riverside outdoor movie screen, your own personal swimming hole and a stretch of river for canoeing, this property is ideal for the entire family. Thank you for watching my property video of 365 Blackrock Road. Call me today for your own private viewing.
Hi guys, I'm Guy Morden. I thought I'd just take a bit of time and give you a little update on what's happening in the Wairarapa property market. Obviously there's a lot of stuff in the press at the moment, so we thought we might be able to add a bit of anecdotal flavour to that. April saw a dip in activity. I thought it was quite a high benchmark in March. We're talking about 84 sales across April as opposed to 115 in March. But the median prices remain strong, and in fact in Greytown the median price was $612,000, which is quite exceptional considering we're in little old Wairarapa and where we were 18 months ago. Other medians around the place, it was $340,000 in Carterton, Featherston was $269,000 and Masterton was $288,000. Across the lifestyle market, if you're in that sort of industry, the 34 transactions, 468,000 was the median there. That includes sections, so quite a big difference in value across the property. And in commercial, we're seeing a lot of lease activity around the industry as a lot of people come and get involved. I think possibly some of the downturn in activity could be due to lack of properties on the market. There are not a lot of homes for sale. There are an incredible amount of buyers out there. A lot of them already with pre-approval and ready to go, but with lack of stock, or it's not the nicest way to consider houses, with lack of homes to choose from, it does make it very difficult to get across the line. So in summary, I guess prices are up, volumes are down. It's still a really interesting time to be involved in property and a great time to sell. How you doing? I'm Guy Morton here with superstar master agent Donna Dawson and Mayor of the Munchkin City, Carolyn Collier. One of the things about real estate, and one of the reputations it's got, is the agents work very much in isolation and they hoard their listings and they don't want to share. At Property Brokers, we think that's absolutely ridiculous, don't we, ladies?
We sure do.
Right?
Absolutely.
Share and share alike. We have great communication. We all talk to each other. We share all our prospects and things. Yep. We all work in together as a team, and it works so well. We make much more effective sales.
I think we do. Like, I mean, I'm in contact with the lifestyle team down in Greytown all the time. We have weekly meetings to discuss our buyers and discuss our vendors, so it's great.
Yeah, I mean, we got together, what was it, Tuesday, we were all together, guys were talking to Erin down in Featherston, or Jelaine in Carterton, or the girls in Greytown. The team makes sure that they share the buyers throughout the province. We specialise, so we know our markets really, really well, but that communication, when you I guess if you employ a property broker's agent, you're getting 20 people and not just the one.
Right.
And that makes it different, eh, guys?
It's a great team.
Call us.